Second. All right. Okay. So yes, in the last class we are done about the orthographic projections. So we had solved some problems. Yes. Any doubts with the problems that we have done in the last class? Hello.
No, sir. No, sir.
Right. Okay. Right. So let's go on to the next part. Okay. So in section of solid, sorry, in orthographic projections, we have another part which is called as the sectional orthographic views. Okay, which is the sectional orthographic views. So what is this sectional orthographic views? In the last class, we had seen that an object will be given, okay, for which we have to draw the front view, top view, and the required side view. It can be the left side view or the right side view. Okay, but now we will be doing what they need is only a sectional view. Okay, right. Can you see the paint that I've shared, paint screen that I've shared? Can you see that screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yes. So now, what is this section of orthographic views? What is the sectioning? So just to put it in very simple words, now say for example, let us take a vegetable, either a carrot or a radish, okay, or a cucumber. Okay, we are going to cut it, right? Yes or no? Right? So once when we cut it, okay, once when we cut, okay, right, what can we see? The vegetable has become into two or more number of pieces, first thing, right? So the first thing is that we have to cut the vegetable, right? And after cutting, what are we able to see? Hello?
Half the vegetables, sir.
Huh?
Inside the vegetable.
Yes, what is there inside, whether it is hollow or whether there is some seed that is present, right? What is the color inside? Yes, yes or no? Correct,
Yes, sir.
right? So if we take up a cucumber, okay, before cutting, we cannot see the seeds at all, right? Only when we cut, okay, we can see the seed that is present inside, okay, right? And the next thing is that whether the seed is present at the center or somewhere at the side, what is the color of the seed, what is the size of the seed, okay, what is its shape? No, we don't know. Until and unless we cut that vegetable, we cannot see what is there inside, right? Okay, that same thing only is been, that same idea is only utilized here also in orthographic, in sectional orthographic views. Okay, so what we are going to do is that, what they will do is that we will, they will give, they will ask us for to do the drawing for a sectional view after we cut in a particular place onto the object. How does it go, how is it going to look? Okay, it can be the front view, or it can be the top view, or it can be even the side view after cutting. Okay, after cutting, right? Okay, so in that case, now let us come back to the vegetable cutting only. Now let us take a cucumber. Okay, you place that cucumber onto the onto a slab or what are the vegetable cutter. Okay, you're going to place it flat. Okay, and we are going to cut it right from top. You're going to take a knife and cut it from top to bottom. You're going to move the knife vertically downwards, right? Okay, so after cutting, okay, how many parts it has become after you slice it once? Hello? Hello?
Two, sir.
After you cut,
Yes, sir.
after you cut a vegetable,
Two,
after
sir.
you cut a cucumber once, you're going to cut only once. How many pieces?
Two, two
Two
pieces.
pieces. Okay, what is the shape of it? Cross-sectional area of that cucumber. Shape.
Sir, it will be rectangular.
Rectangular?
Circle.
Circular,
Circular
right?
cross section.
Almost circular cross section, right? Okay,
I
fine.
thought you are cutting it longitudinally.
Yeah, I'll come to that. That is why I told, that is why I said you are going to place the cucumber onto the cutting slab or to the vegetable cutter. You're going to place it horizontally and you're going to move the knife vertically downwards. So then you will be able to see that you're going to see only a circular cross section, correct? Okay, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes? Okay. Now keep the cucumber as it is, lying down. Okay. Now, in the previous case, we moved the knife vertically downwards from top to down. We moved it. Okay. Now, just move the, but now just change the cutting position, cutting angle. Okay. You take the knife. Okay. You cut it horizontally. You just move the knife from right side to the left side at the center of the cucumber. Right. Now what will be its shape? You place the cucumber horizontally only onto the slab. Okay, take a knife. Okay, keep it at the center of the cucumber onto the right hand side end. Okay, now move that knife from right hand side to left hand side horizontally. What is its shape?
Like ellipse, sir, almost.
Almost ellipse, right? Now you don't get
Yes,
an circle, you get almost like a long
ellipse.
slender piece. Okay,
Yeah,
yes or
that
no?
was the thing I told before, sir. Why? Like that was what I was thinking before.
Yes,
That's why
yes.
you cut.
That is why I set the condition. You place the cucumber horizontally onto the slab.
Yes,
I
sir.
did not say you place the cucumber vertically upwards. Make it to stand. Get it?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Right. Now both these conditions are there. Okay. Right. Whether I can now place the cucumber horizontally or I can place the cucumber to make it stand vertically. First thing. Second thing. What is the movement of the knife? We can move the knife vertically top to bottom, or we can move the knife horizontally from right hand side to left hand side, or from left hand side to right hand side. Two ways of cutting is possible, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now both these conditions are very much important for sectional orthographic views. Okay, both these conditions are important. Now what is that? Two things. Okay, now the first thing is that our usually in orthographic views what we do is that the object will be placed onto the HP. Okay, it will be in a particular position. Okay, they would have given how it is being placed, right? Second thing, they will also give where we want to cut that object. Okay, I told you about the knife, whether we can move this knife vertically from top to bottom or from right hand side to left hand side horizontally, right? So how we should cut? Both options are there, multiple options are there. So that cutting condition also they will give in the drawing. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, is that clear? Okay, fine. Now the next thing, after we cut, what we will be able to see? Now after we cut, we will be able to see what is the thickness of the object. First thing, right? Second thing, is there anything else present inside the object? Right? Third thing, whether the object, what is this shape inside? If it is partially hollow, okay, partially solid, partially hollow, what is the shape inside? We will be able to see. Is that clear? Okay, so these are all the features that we will be able to understand once when we go for sectioning of the object. Okay, sectioning of the object. Now the sectioning is very much required in sectional orthographic views, section of solids, okay, and in almost in all the chapters we require this. Even in assembly drawing we require this in couplings, knuckle joints, then even in threads and fasteners. In all these cases we need this, right? Okay, now in sectional orthographic views, in sectioning conditions we have 2-3 varieties. One is full sectioning. Okay, one is full sectioning. That is just like when we cut a vegetable from one end to other end so that it becomes two pieces. Is that clear? Okay, so that is full sectioning. I cut it from one end to other end so that it becomes two pieces. Isn't it? Okay. Hello? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now there is another thing. So that what we will do is that I will cut only the only one half of it. Okay. Now sectional front view or sectional top view, I'll come to that later on. We have the other thing is that 1/4 sectioning. 1/4 of a sectioning. That is what we will do is that, say for example, you take up a Cadbury chocolate, okay? A Cadbury chocolate. You have several blocks inside that, no? On that, about some 9 squares or 12 squares, something is there, right? Or 3 by 4 rows are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Now what you do in that, you take the chocolate bar, okay? You take out onto the left hand side only one block. You take off only one block. So how does it appear? It will appear like a, say for example, I'll just show you here. Okay, out of this, we have a chocolate like this, no? So what we'll do is, we'll only remove this particular portion. Sorry. Okay, we'll only remove this particular portion. Only one block we'll remove. We'll only remove this portion. So how does it look after that? If I remove only this particular portion, how will it look? It is going to look like this. Yes or no? Correct. It's going to appear
Yes,
like
sir.
this. Correct? No? Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
what is this? Can we call this as full sectioning? See, I am going to cut. Sorry. See, I'm going to cut like this, but not completely. Also, I'm going to cut like this. Yes or no? In an L shape. Okay, right? So it's just like you cut a cake, right? You cut a cake, right? So you're not going to cut that cake completely into two pieces. Only a small portion of that you're going to remove, isn't it? So what we are going to do, that small portion that we are going to remove will be either onto the right hand side or left hand side, so like that. So if it is onto the right hand side, what we'll call it as right half sectional view. It is only half. Okay, it is only half. Or it will be onto the left side, so it will be half, left half sectional view. Only on this side we will take it off. We'll take it off over here. We'll take this portion, right? Okay, we'll take this portion. So whereas what is happening in full sectional view, what is happening? In full sectioning, what we'll do, just like cutting a vegetable, we'll cut completely so that it becomes into two halves, isn't it? Okay, right? So these are the different types of sectional views that we have, but generally in most of the cases, they will ask for complete sectional view, that is full sectional view. That is, as I told you, cutting a vegetable into two equal pieces. Okay, two equal pieces completely. Okay, not like this, like a portion and all. Is that clear? Right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So now let's go on to the explanation. Now just look at this figure. Okay. Just look at this figure. So there is actually a solid which is cylindrical in shape. On top, if you look, it has got a smaller diameter with some thickness. Okay. And at the bottom, as it goes below, there's a little bit larger diameter, in fact. So when you look from top, it looks like concentric circles that is being appearing over here. Right? Can you see this in the top view on HP plane? Right? Just like concentric circles. So once when we draw this, it is going to just look the same as this as because it is the top view. Okay, right? Is that clear? It's just like our normal top view that we are going to draw. Clear? Right?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go to the front view. Now let us go to the front view. What is happening in the front view, we'll see. Now, before we go to the front view, what is there? So he has given, okay, he has given what? He is telling that cut this object in this particular place. That means you just take a knife, okay, you just take a knife, cut it completely such that it moves from top to bottom, so that this object becomes two equal pieces. Now once it becomes two equal pieces, what are we going to do? The object that is there in front of the observer, this particular piece, we will remove this. We will remove this, retain the other half. Retain the other half. Is that clear? Okay. Right now we are viewing from here, no? From this side. This is the front view. Okay. This is the front view. So the object has now become into two pieces. Now we will remove this object that is in front. Then we have the sectioning plane. Okay, the knife cutting, the where the knife passes. Okay, we call it technically as the sectioning plane. We'll take a plane, an imaginary plane, and pass it completely throughout the object. So it is called as the section plane. Okay, and after the section plane, we have the remaining portion of the object, which is called as the retained portion of the object behind the section plane. Right now, okay, now, okay, now looking from front view. Now we are going to look from here, right? This is the front view. Forget this portion of the object. Forget this portion of the object. Now we are looking from here. Now what can we see? Now for this object, we can see what is the thickness. The thickness is varying over here. So material is there. First thing. Second thing, a portion of that is hollow. There is no material in this place at all. So I'll just change the color. There is no material here. It is hollow. Then after that, again onto the other side, we have material over here. So we can see the thickness. Right? Okay. Right? So what we will be able to see in the front view, we'll be able to see this boundaries. I'll just change the color. Okay, I'll just take yellow only so we'll be able to see this boundary after cutting, just like how you said, after you cut the cucumber, right? You can see what the cross-sectional shape of it, either circular in shape or whatever it is, right? So we'll be able to see this height completely, this particular shape. Yes or no? Correct? So here they have given it. It will look like this. Correct? Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Got an idea of what is sectional view? I have not yet completed. Till now you have understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay. Now after cutting, from where are we able to see this sectioning, the cut portion? In which view are we able to see?
Front view.
Front view. So this front view is called as sectional front view. Okay, we are able to see the cut portion after the sectioning has happened, and we can see the cut portion in any one of the views only generally. Okay, so in this case we can see it in the front view. So this is called as sectional front view. Okay, sectional front view. The moment they say sectional front view, it is complete section only. Okay, only if it is right half section and so on, they will specify. Otherwise, if they say just commonly as sectional front view or sectional top view, it is complete section, making into two pieces. Is that clear? Okay. Now, in top view, what can we see? In top view, we will always write without the section. We will write without the section only. The complete front view, the complete top view only, we will write always. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Now let us go how to write this. How does it appear on VP? How does it appear on HP? Okay. Now in this case, the sectional plane is passing parallel to VP. See the section plane. See this section plane. It is parallel to VP. Or we are going to cut from top to bottom. Right. The knife is going to pass parallel to VP. Right. Okay. And for this, what we should do first thing is that generally what we will do is we will first write the top view in complete portion. So when we look the in top view, what can we see? We can see all concentric circles just like that. So we'll be able to see a smaller circle, then a little bit bigger one, then much more bigger diameter circle. Okay, and then we have the sectioning plane. Now, how do we represent the sectioning plane? The sectioning plane will be represented like this. Just look at this particular portion over here onto the right half side. Okay, so the section plane is passing exactly at the center of the circle. Okay, we are going to bring this knife. Okay, from top to bottom, exactly passing through the center of the circle. Okay. So in that case, what they will do is how to represent the sectioning plane. They will represent it by uh, with an axis line representation only. That is, they will have a longer dashed line, a small gap, then a small dashed line, then again a longer dashed line, then a small dash, then a longer dashed line, and so on. But there is one difference. So that becomes, if you just write like that, it is normal. But apart from that, there is a small difference. The ends of this axis line, not axis line, actually sectioning line, will be represented by a thick line only at the ends. So if you just look over here, see only this portion is a dark line or a thick line only at the end of it, but not in between. But not in between. Okay, so the moment we represent it like this, it is a sectioning plane. It is a sectioning plane. Clear? Yes or no? Right? So the first thing that we will be doing is that, let me enlarge it and show you. See here, see this particular portion, it is a dark line, then a dashed line, then a longer dashed line, shorter dashed line, and so on. Then again at the end, we'll have a dark dashed line. Okay, right. After that, we'll represent it by an arrow mark. Okay, the arrow mark will be in such a way that, okay, after the sectioning plane, which is the retained portion. So we are looking in front view from here. So this particular portion we are going to remove after cutting it. So how will it be represented? So before the sectioning plane, before the sectioning line, okay, an arrow mark will be written, so that the arrow mark is going to be pointed towards the retained portion, the one which is closer to the VP plane. Okay, the one which is closer to the observer is going to be the removed portion. So this is going to be the indicator which is the portion that we are going to retain, which is the portion that we are going to discard it. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, clear? This is very important, the arrow mark for the sectioning line. Okay. Right. So now let us go to, now let us go to the front view. Now what we will do generally for now we will start projecting all the lines from the top view to the front view, that is up to the XY line. Okay. Now how does it appear in the front view? We are no more able to see the only the outer surface. We'll be able to see what is there inside and the boundaries. Okay, so we will be knowing what is the length and the height of the boundaries. Okay, so we'll write that length. So we know this length, this is going to be the length. What is going to be the height of this particular edge? So for that length we will draw. Okay, then it goes inside, right? And then again from there, and again from there, here this particular line, and the boundaries, we will first draw the boundaries, because anyway after cutting also we'll be able to see the boundaries. Okay, see, the boundaries will always be a dark line only. Okay, right? So next what we can see, what is the thickness inside, right? What is the thickness? So we will be able to see that there is some other edge inside like this. Okay, right? Because this particular portion, okay, the one I'm going to write now in red color line, see this particular portion, there is no material at all, it is hollow, right? And then after this region, what is there? There is material, there is so much of thickness, correct? Okay, so we will be able to see the inner edges also, outer edges also, which will be with a dark line. Next, what is there? Now we have two different regions, something like this. So say for example, I'll just draw it roughly. And okay, let it be till here only. And from here, it's going to have some portion like this. Now we'll get this. So inside boundaries we have written, outside boundaries also we have written. Now how do we identify from this drawing that I've written whether which is hollow portion, which is not a hollow portion? Can you identify anything? Hello? Can you identify?
Sir?
Can you identify which is hollow, which is not hollow portion in this drawing that I've written?
Yes, sir. The funnel kind of part is hollow.
No, but is there any indication onto the drawing? Now, since you have seen this picture, so you know.
No,
If
sir.
I'm
No,
only
sir.
giving, if I'm giving only this drawing,
No, sir. No, sir. It's
no,
not.
you cannot.
We won't get to know, sir.
Yeah, we won't get to know. So we should make some difference between both of them when we represent on the drawing. Correct. So what we will do is that wherever there is material, we will make it with hatched lines. We'll put it like this. Yes. Now can you see the difference?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now there are two different regions. One is the hatched portion, the shaded portion. The other one is the unshaded portion. So there are two different meanings that I can give, right? So the convention is that wherever we have given the shading, which we call it as technically as hatching, is the in that particular place material is there. Wherever there is no hatching, there is no material. That means it is hollow. Is that clear? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And this hatching will be equally spaced, almost drawn parallel lines at an angle of 45 degrees. At an angle of 45 degrees. Okay, the distance between these hatched lines, you can maintain medium distance, not too close or not too far, right? Let's not keep it unequal or very far or very close. It should be hatched with normal spacing. Okay, right? Say for example about 4 to 5 mm. You don't need to measure everything. Approximately you can start drawing. Okay, right? But it has to be parallel and almost equally spaced. Okay, is that clear? So yes, so now what happens is that in the front view, what we will be able to see is the sectional front view, and in the top view, what will be able to get is only the top view. But what is the difference? This particular sectioning plane where the section is passing will be indicated. It will be indicated. Right? The other things are as usual, XY line, VP, HP, and all those things. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay. Yes, any doubts? Any doubts with the sectioning of planes? Sorry, sectioning orthographic views? Right?
No.
Okay. So let's go to a problem. Okay, let me take up a problem. Right. So the first thing that you have to always do in drawing is that, especially any drawing, whether it's any chapter sectioning, section of planes, sorry, section of solids, then orthographic projections or assembly drawings, whatever it is, you should read the drawing carefully. First thing is that we should see the part carefully. Second point is that we should see the dimensions. Third thing is how many parts are there inside it, or is there any sectioning that is coming into place? Okay, is there any sectioning that is coming into place? Yeah, right. So now Okay, now coming to this, so what they have given in the question, okay, the pictorial view of an object is shown in figure 3.22a. Draw the following views. Front view in section. See, they have not asked only front view, they have asked only front view in section. Okay, then left view or left side view, and third one top view. Okay, right, and they have given the drawing. Now in this drawing, what we are going to do, so first thing, just like orthographic projections, see what is the length of the object. The length of the object is going to be from here to here, right, whose length in this particular case we have to calculate. See, the distance from this center of the circle to this center of the circle is 65, right? So partially a rectangle, I mean partially the length is given, plus what else is there, plus this particular radius and this particular radius, right? So if we add this length, then from here to here it is 65, and then from here to here, sorry, from here to here it is the it is this uh, the other radius of this circle that we have. Okay, so totally when we add up all this thing, we will get the length of the object. Okay, right. So the next thing is the height. Height is how much? The height is being indicated over here, 50 is the height, starting from the base to the top surface. Okay, right. Next, what is the circle diameter? The circle diameter for this particular hole is 22 mm diameter. Then what about this circle diameter that we have? It is 25 diameter. And then here you have a cylinder which has got a diameter of 46. Okay, got a cylinder diameter of 46. Then here the outermost radius over here we have how much? 1 second. Okay, they have not given it. See carefully. They have not given what is this radius, right? They have not given this. How much is this radius? They have not given. So where should we take it? Just see this line. Where is it going? This line goes and meets to the circumference of the cylinder. That means this
Tangent lines.
right, tangent lines, right? Right. So this radius and this radius is going to be same. So that means the same diameter, 46. Okay, right. So after all these things, what we should observe? What we should observe? See this particular thing that they have given. Right, and see this line. Right, there's a sectioning plane passing. Okay, and they've indicated with the alphabet S. That means a sectioning plane. So where is the sectioning line or plane passing? It is passing from top to bottom. Right, they're going to cut it vertically downwards, right, exactly at the center. See where the sectioning plane passes? It passes exactly at the center, passing through the center of this circle, then again a straight line, then again passing through the center of this circle of diameter 25 also, and complete the section, right? Completely they are going to cut this object from top to bottom in two equal halves, okay, right? So now, and see the arrow mark which is going to be retained. See this arrow mark. The arrow mark is pointed towards the other side of the sectioning plane, right? That is now what is going to happen. this particular portion that is there in front of the, which is very close to the observer, that is going to be removed, right? After this sectioning plane, whatever is there is going to be retained, where we have our VP plane over here. We have our VP plane over here. Okay, so we'll be able to see what is it inside, what is the thickness of this, what is the thickness of this. Okay, this is a circular hole, so whether it is hollow completely or not, till what extent it is, so all these features we will be able to see. Okay, so just like our orthographic projections, okay, first thing what we will draw is that, okay, let me start drawing this so that you will be able to understand. So I'll just take up XY line. Sorry. Yeah. Then the next thing is that, okay, so what we can even sometimes, if it is possible, we can also start drawing it from the front view also. Need not always have to start from the top view only. Okay, right? So I know what is the length of the object even after sectioning, right? The length of the object is going to be how much? 65 plus what is the radius? 46 is the diameter. So 23 and 23 this side. So how much it is going to be? Right? So what is it that we have? So we have a length. I just
Sir,
that. Yes, tell me.
sir, I have a small doubt, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Like the homework which you had given us, sir. In that there was a circle whose diameter was 12 mm, sir.
Which problem can you tell me?
Sir, you had done it in class only, sir. This,
I had done it in class. Huh? Okay,
yes,
one.
last time. If it's like,
Come, just a second. Uh, is
yes,
it
sir.
this
That,
particular problem?
yes, sir.
Okay, yes. Now tell me.
You can
What
see the diameter is 12, sir. Over there.
diameter is 12? Yes. Okay.
Sir, like to get 6 mm of radius, it's too small, sir. We can't do it in the compass. ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು sir? ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು.
It is too small. So in this case, one is you have that what is that uh, uh, pro circle, right? You have a just like a CD disc. You will get no,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
That you can make use of it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right? That you can make use. Huh?
Okay,
Sir,
sir. Thank
Yeah.
sir,
Yes.
I did this one. I took a like piece of cardboard which I
Hmm.
had. And I
Okay.
marked 2 points on it, 6 mm apart, and I
Okay.
made 2 holes in that.
Hmm.
And then I put 2 pencils under and made a circle, sir. Is that fine?
Yeah,
It
you
works.
can do it. No problem. Yes, there are multiple ways to do it. Do it.
Can I do it in the exam also? They won't tell anything, right? Because
No,
this
no,
one
they
I'm not.
won't tell anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. So let me start drawing. So what is the length of this 23 plus 65 plus 23? Okay. So I'll just draw one line, which is going to be, okay. I'll better put it a little bit above only. So it's going to be 23 plus 65 plus 23. Okay, so totally 111 mm. Okay. Right. Okay, what is the height? The height over here on left hand side is 10 mm. Okay, right. So from there, okay. So on to the right hand side, how much we have? The height is 60, sorry, 50. Okay, 50. Okay, And what about this particular distance? What is the radius of this or diameter? 46. So this length over here will be 46. Okay, and come down. Okay, out of 50 minus 10. So 40 minus 90 degrees and join it over here. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, right. Now, anywhere that we, as of now, anywhere that we get any circular hole or any hole, okay, it is in such cases, it will be given, we will assume it to be a complete hole from top to bottom, right? So what is this particular thing? So if we take up this diameter is 25, this diameter is 46. So 46 minus 25, how much? How much, guys?
11.
11?
Yes, sir. 21.
Right, so 21 is the difference. So it will be 21 means half on this side, half on the other side, right? So it should be how much? 10.5, no? Correct. Okay. So sorry, I'll just start here. So this distance is going to be 10.5 mm. This distance is going to be 10.5 mm. Okay, right. Okay, so at what distance it is going to be? At a distance of 10.5 mm. So what I can do over here is that I can just offset this by 10.5 mm if I'm doing it onto the system. Select this line and put it inside. And similarly, right, what I can do is, what is this diameter? How much is this diameter? 25. Okay, now the same thing what I can do is, I can go for offset 25, select this particular line, place it here. Now look here, this will also be 10.5. Correct. So what is the overall distance? 10.5 plus 10.5, 21 plus 25. So you will get 46. Correct, no? Right?
Yes, sir.
So this, I'll make it dark because this is the inner edge. And next, what do we have? We have a circular hole placed over here. Okay, so concentric circular hole placed over here. Okay, so what is this distance actually? The distance is how much? Right, so this will be at a distance of
65 minus the radii of the two circles.
how much? 65, yeah. So from there we
65
can, they have
minus-
given this dimension,
Yeah,
no?
we can go to
So
the
we can
center.
complete it. We need not have to go to the front view only, I mean to the top view, right? So I'll just replace this one second. So I'll go to offset. Distance will be 46 is the diameter. So that means 23. Okay, offset it by a distance of 23. Let me draw the axis first. So this is the axis line. Okay, so from here, this distance will be how much?
65.
65, correct. So offset this line 65. This is a little bit longer process. Okay, and what's the diameter of this circle? 22. Okay, diameter is 22. So that means 11 on each side. Okay, offsets. So this side as well as offset this particular line, this side also, trim this, okay, and this is going to be the axis line, so light, okay, and this is also an axis line. This is going to be a inner edge, right? Inner edge. Okay, so let me put the dimensioning properly.
So that day, I tried to download this software,
Okay,
and it began to download. After half was done, Google sent a message that the thing contains a virus. So it stopped there, sir.
actually, last semester, while you are doing EGDL, sir had sent Solidate software. Do you remember? He
Yeah,
had
but
sent one link.
I hadn't
So
got
that was
it.
by Siemens, sir.
Yeah, this is also by Siemens only.
Yes, sir, but that was like more advanced than it's not version 19 though.
No, that is also version 19 only. We use only version 19, no, nothing else. So the
Sir, is it
same link
possible to like buy this as a installed disk or something?
No, I
Does
didn't
it
get you.
exist in the market? Like,
You can buy it, but
very low.
it may be very
Yeah.
costly,
Okay.
right? Maybe very
How much should
costly.
it be? Approx.
Maybe, I don't know, but definitely it will be costly, right? The same link what was shared with you all last semester, that same link only we have sent again.
Okay.
Okay.
So you know what you can actually do? You can actually, download this app on all the systems in the lab called TeamViewer, and then using remote login, we can practice on the systems in the college itself from our system without having to download.
Yes, but there are 2-3 issues in that. One is it's a licensed software, so it has to be connected to the server, and from the server it has to be connected to the internet, and only then you will be able to, use the system.
That doesn't matter, sir. It'll be
No,
like,
that doesn't matter. Correct. If there is any lag in that, it will not work. So
yeah, that is
anyway, I'll talk to Anand sir regarding this. Okay.
okay.
Right. Okay. So, but whatever the link that we had shared to you all last semester when you were studying EGDL, that same link only we have sent once again. Okay. Right. Yes. Anyone else downloaded the software now? Others? Anyone else? Hello.
Yes, sir. Like I downloaded when they were teaching EGDL, sir.
Okay.
The
Now
same.
you do.
Like compared to what we practiced in our college, sir, it's ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ advanced ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? Because we have sent
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
you.
ಸರ್ ಅದೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
Okay.
ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ವರ್ಷನ್ 19 ಒಂದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದು, ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಕಳ್ಸಿರೋದು, ಅದು ಒಂದೇ.
ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರು ಸರ್ HOD ಅದೇ.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
ಎಸ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್.
And just look at that software download ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ what is the capacity of the software? Can anyone tell me please? 1 GB na 2.4 GB ಇದೆಯಾ?
3 ಅಥವಾ 3 ಇತ್ತು.
Is it 3 GB? 3 GB?
Yeah.
Yes,
3 GB, sir.
Okay, fine. If it is 3 GB, fine. Okay. So that means all the modules are there. All right. Fine. Okay. So if that problem still persists, please call Anand sir. Okay. You all have Anand sir's number? Otherwise, I'll put it in the group. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes.
And okay. Right. Right. Because this software is loaded onto the drive, and that link only we shared it to you all. So we did not download the software from internet and all those things. Nothing. Okay. Right. Anyway, I'll ask answer once again. Right. Okay. So let's.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the thickness of this. Right. Okay. I'll put this one also here. Right. Okay. So now here, now you see different portions, no? Now, actually, in this particular portion, in this particular portion, it is hollow, correct? And in this particular portion also, it is hollow, correct? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what about this portion, the remaining portion, the unshaded portion? We have material over there, correct? So after cutting, wherever we have material, we have to hatch that particular portion. So take a pencil and scale, keep it almost at 45 degrees and start drawing parallel lines, either like this. Okay, it should be parallel. Okay, like this.
There is no
Or
option in the app to fill it with a
no,
certain.
it is there on the system. Yes, it is there. I'll show you. So you start drawing like this and see in this portion and on all the sides of the, it is a single object. So only at in one of the 45 degrees you have to write. Either you use it like this or you're going to use it like this. Correct? Don't mix match. Do not do both the ways. Okay, now how do we do it onto the system? Now doing this hatching portion on the system is very easy. Just go to here, fill. There is one option called fill. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, click on that fill. You will get the angle over here onto the prompt bar at 45 degrees. Spacing, it will take it approximately. If at all we want, we can do it, we can change it. So just click in the portion where we want to shade, that's all. Okay, just a click inside that portion, that's all, nothing else. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right? So this is how we are going to do a sectional front view. Now the remaining portion to do the top view is as same as the regular orthographic views only. Okay, so we are going to draw the okay, we are going to draw the top view. Okay, from every edge. 1 second. Hello, sir. Sir, ಹೇಳಿ sir. ಸರ್ ಅದು ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್, ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಂ ಸರ್. ಸರಿ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ. ಹಾಂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ ಸರಿ. ಹಾಂ ಸರ್. Hello. Yes. Okay. Sorry. There's a call from the HOD. All right. So yes, so now we'll project it from top view. Okay, to the from the front view we'll project it everything. So here we need only the axis line. If that we have, we can easily draw it. Okay, so what is the total width? 46, because that is the bigger diameter, so it is circular in shape. So it is going to be 46. So we'll just write it over here. Okay, if at all, if it is not that case, what we can go do is that we can go for circle, much more simpler drawing. Okay, diameter is going to be how much? 46. So first we will write that. We'll place it anywhere approximately, and from here also. Let me put it clearly. Second, yeah. Yeah, sorry, not drawn this projection line correctly. This yeah, and one from here, from the same straight line, you can draw two circles, okay, and then draw tangent lines. And trim this particular portion, right? Now go for circle. Here we have 21 mm diameter. So from the same center, diameter is 21. And from the same center onto the other side, we have a circle of what is the diameter? 25. Okay, diameter is 25. So yes, so we can make all these things. Yes, see, is that clear? Now even if I go for the dimensioning, I can give the dimensioning. This is going to be okay, 46. This diameter is 21. This diameter is 25. This diameter I can take it outside, okay, and it's going to be 46 diameter. Okay, so I have not drawn the projections correctly, so thereby there's slight changes in the dimensions. Is that clear? Okay, right. And now similarly, they've asked what? The side view that we have to draw. Side view that we have to draw. Yeah. Just a second. Yes, so project it, draw the side view. Yes, so yes, any doubts with this? Hello?
No, sir.
No, sir. All right, so start drawing this. In that meantime, I'll also complete the side view and I'll show you.
Sir, why did you draw the entire top view?
Entire?
Shouldn't you be drawing a cutaway part of the top view too?
No, they've asked us only top view. They have not asked sectional top view.
Okay. So they'll ask us to do that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So see here, I'll just show you the question. See here, front view in section. Okay. And then second point, left view, and third point, top view. They did not say section top view in section or sectional top view, right? So usually you will be able to get the sectional views in any one of the thing only. Okay, in any one view, front view or top view or side view, not always. Right. So this from here also will project it. All right. So let me start drawing this. Okay, and there is a thickness. All right. So thickness. Okay, it's hollow inside. Fine. So from here also we have to draw these things. This will go up to the end. Right, so let me first finish this drawing so that it will be easy. Okay, it's going to be here. Okay, I need to split it. Yes, in the meantime, please start drawing. Right. Right, okay, and this particular portion will be a complete hole, so it will be a hollow line, hidden line. Yeah, and 0.5 thickness. And what is this? Smaller diameter is 21, right? So 21 in the sense it will be for from here. What I can do is 21 means 11 degrees. Okay, and I can draw it till here. And I can mirror this. This will be a dashed line because this is for the hole that is present, okay, onto the other side. So it is 21 mm diameter, sorry, 22 mm diameter, right? So yes, is that clear? Any doubts?
Sir, I
Yes.
have one question.
Yes, tell me.
In the front
Hello?
view, that left portion length do we get, sir? In that front view,
1 minute.
how do we get that left
In the
part
front
length,
view,
sir?
okay.
Near to
Yeah.
the circle.
Which one?
Left
Which
side
length
length,
are
sir,
you
near
telling?
to
Tell me the
that
number.
circle is there.
11 mm.
Left
Are you
of
telling
left
which one?
portion of
Which
that.
length are you telling?
Yeah. Left of that set.
Okay, okay. Tell
Left
me
of
which
that level.
number. Tell me some number. Left of that 11. What is there? 10 mm.
11, sir.
Are
11.
you talking about this 10? 11 mm. What is the diameter
No,
of the
sir.
hole?
Not that one, sir. The entire length. How do we get?
Entire length from
Sir, it's
in
probably
Left of 11
left
mm.
of 11
talking about the
mm.
inner circle.
See, come to this
No,
object.
top of that. That last length, sir.
See, that's what I'll tell you. Now look here. Now from the center of the circle to here, have they given the radius? Have they given? No, it is
No,
not
sir.
given. But it should have some radius, no?
No.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now just look at this
Yes,
arc.
sir. You should have.
Just look at this arc. It is going to become a tangent to this bigger circle, correct? Yes or no? Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So what is this diameter
Yes,
of this
sir. Yes,
circle?
sir.
46. Then what is this distance? 46. Then what is this radius? If this is 46, then what is this radius? How much is this? 23, no? Hello?
Sir, your voice is breaking.
So, see, the bigger circle diameter over here is 46. Correct? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So here, what is this particular length,
Yes,
ma?
sir.
Here, this width is also 46,
sir.
no? So for this 46, if I have
Yes,
to
sir.
draw a semicircle, what is the
Yes, sir. Yes.
radius?
46.
What is the radius if I have to draw a semicircle?
23.
23. Correct.
23.
23. Okay, now what do we want actually? We want the distance
Yes,
from the center
Yes,
to
sir.
this arc. Then what is it? It is the radius only, no? Correct, no? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
You're
sir.
able
sir.
to?
So your voice is breaking,
Correct.
sir.
So,
I can't hear.
okay. Fine. Okay, so now can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
We can hear you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir, we can hear
So
you.
what is this distance from the center to this arc? 23 mm. Correct? Correct, no? So
Yes,
what
sir.
have they given from, now we have found out this, from this left hand side edge, from this arc to the center is 23 mm. Okay, and then from the center of this smaller circle to the center of the other circle, the distance is 65. That means it is like this. From the arc to the center of the arc, it is 23 mm. From 23 mm, that is from the center of the smaller circle to the center of the bigger circle, it is 65 mm. Correct, no? Two portions. Is that clear or not? Clear. Now,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
your doubt?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ zoom out ಮಾಡಿ sir.
So now, is it clear how I got that? So sometimes they will not give everything. They will not give a complete length. See, in this case, they are not given the length of the object at all. We have to calculate it. So now look here, from the center of this hole to the center of the other hole, the distance is 65. They have given. Correct. Now from here
Yes,
to
sir.
the left hand side edge, how much is the distance? We just now calculated. It is 23 mm. So if I measure this, it will be
23.
23.
2342, sir. The left gap. So again, it will
65,
become 65 only.
isn't it? Right? So that is why, see, always in any view, what we will get is we will be able to get the outermost boundary. Correct? So it should have some length and height or width, no? Correct? Yeah. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So once you see the object, first calculate that length, height and width. Keep it ready. So then directly what you can do in this case, see, they have not given the overall length. I have calculated it. It is 23 plus 65 plus 23. So I will just draw that 23 plus 65 plus 23, it is 111 mm. I'll put a line for 111 mm. Over, no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Okay. Right. So draw this problem, finish this problem. Okay. You want me to keep only this view? Is this okay? Or you want the both even the computerized drawing also?
This is only fine, sir.
Yeah. So draw this. Draw only the sectional front view, top view, and the left side view. Okay. And also we should show this particular portion. What is that? It is going to be 1 second. Okay, so it is going to be what the sectioning plane. Where is the sectioning plane that we have to indicate? Okay, to indicate the sectioning plane, okay, what we can do is you can make use of the axis line only. Okay, in the software. Okay, because there is no separate line for the sectioning view. Okay, it passes from here to here. Okay, I'll just draw it in red color line so that you can see it. And I'll make it dark also. But dark so that, but don't make it dark in the drawing on your sheet of paper, and then make use of the leader line or make use of the arrow marks to indicate where the sectioning is. Right? And just put the alphabet SO here. Okay, right? So yes, I'll just keep this portion. Please do the drawing. So once you have finished it, please let me know. Sir, ready, sir. Hello. 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 Sir, ready, sir. Over, drawing is over. Over, drawing is over. Hello.
Doing, sir, doing.
Yes, what?
Doing it, sir. Last.
Good,
Okay.
fast, fast.
ಸರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್
Yes, answer your attendance. Madhu P.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Paniraj. Motion. Motion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Aman Shivananda. Aman Shivananda. P. Srikanth. Pawan Kalyan. Yes. Partha Sarthi.
Present, sir.
Rahul. Rahul Rathod.
Present, sir.
Rajat Patel.
So present, sir.
Then USN number 33. Veni Sibbi. Rohan Unnikrishnan. Shreyas S. Shreyas. Shashank. Sai Lakshmi Shashank Varnasi. Amarth.
Present, sir.
Ayam Govardhan. Ayatan Banerjee.
Present, sir.
Shashank KS.
Yes, sir.
Shashank
Present.
MB.
Present, sir.
Shivkumar Patel. Shivkumar Patel. Shivkumar Patel.
Sir, Naman present, sir.
Where are you, Naman?
Sir, I was here only, sir. I didn't care.
Huh? How come, man? Where you are there somewhere outside? You are not at home to give the drawing.
No, sir, I've done everything. I've finished the PDF also. I'll submit it today, sir. All 6 items.
So, Sri Asha Prasad.
Sir, present, sir.
Shivkumar Patel not answering, so will be marked absent. Shubhankit Singh. Not there. All right. Okay, finished with the problem?
Sir, in the front view, sir, sectional front view,
Okay.
end we have to show the complete distance, sir, 111 something, like the whole don't, or only ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದಿರ ಅಷ್ಟು, like ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Yeah, you can show, or else see here. What I have done is that I have given the 65 mm distance, and then in the top you have shown the radius. I mean, sorry, the
Yes,
diameter of the circles.
yes, sir.
So thereby it is not required. If at all you want, you can show it, no problem. So you
Okay,
can
sir.
show from end to end. It's going to be
111 something.
111
Yeah.
mm. Okay. So, okay, guys. Enough time has been given. So, before we end the class, let me show you one more problem. Okay. Let me show you one more problem. Okay, can you see the screen? Hello?
You can see, sir.
Yes. So there's one problem that has been indicated with problem number 1. Okay. The pictorial view of an object is as shown in figure 3.21a. Draw the following views: front view in section, top view, left view. Okay. And one more important point: don't always expect that they will ask you. They will also indicate in the question front view in section and so on. Sometimes it may be there, sometimes it may not be there, but we have to read the drawing carefully. Okay. So here, okay. So we have a object over here whose yes, can you see this diagram? Right? Can you see this diagram? Right. So whose total length is 150 mm. Okay. And it has got at base slab height is 15 mm. Then after that it is for a height of 70 mm. Okay. Right. And there are circular holes of 1 minute. Circular hole of 17 diameter. Okay. So please see this. Okay, this particular portion, there is hole number 1 and 2. Similarly, onto the other side, we have hole number 3 and 4. All the 4 holes are of diameter 17. They have clearly mentioned it over here. Yeah, they have clearly mentioned it over here. Okay, so 4 holes of 17 mm diameter. Okay, this, where is the center of the hole? The center of this hole is 15 mm from the edge. Okay, 15 mm from the edge. Is that clear? Okay. Right? Okay, and from the horizontal surface, this hole is placed at a distance of 25 mm. Okay, and the distance from hole to hole, center of the hole, one hole to the center of the other hole is 70 mm. Is 70 mm. Yeah, right? So yes, and look at this, we have this sectional plane line going like this, exactly at the center of the given object. Okay, and center of the given object. So it is here. Okay, it goes on up to here. Right, it goes on up to here. Right, so that means what? This particular portion is going to be removed. Okay, it is going to be removed. Only the other half of the portion is going to be retained in the front view. And as usual, we are going to draw the front view. Wherever there is a hole, we'll have to draw it with a hidden line. Okay, right? Okay. Now the only change in this is that, see, we have this triangular portion, right? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes. This triangular portion that I have drawn is called as the rib. Okay, this triangular portion that is there is called as the rib. Okay, so if you see the sectioning plane, it passes to at the center of this rib also. Yeah. Now coming to the sectional front view, if you look at the sectional front view over here, they've given the hatching everywhere, but not for the rib. Please look at it carefully. They are not giving any hatching in this portion. Right? For the rib portion, we will not hatch. It is only a supporting element designed to give more stiffness. Okay. So for the ribs, even when a cutting plane passes through the rib, okay, we are not supposed to hatch. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, yes, sir.
Is that clear? That is the only difference. That is the only new feature that has been coming up into this place. Okay. In all the other cases, for all the other steps, it is as usual how we drew for the previous problem. Sectional front view, then only top view and left side view. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Right. Okay. So these two problems also you are going to do it on a sheet of paper, okay, and post it into the Google Classroom in orthographic projections only. Is that clear? So what you can do is you can add up these two drawings with the already existing one, or you can put all the drawings one together in one file and post it. Is that clear? Right? I will share these two drawings in the WhatsApp group also, as well as I will post it in the Google Classroom also. Is that clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Fine. Okay. We'll stop here for today. Okay. So do these two drawings, and by Monday morning by 10:30 you should have submitted. Okay, right? Anyway, only two drawings are there. One drawing I've already done it in class. Only one more drawing. Okay, you have today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 3 days time you have. Okay, finish the drawing, post it by Monday morning. Okay, right. Okay, so we'll stop here for today.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
they'll in the question paper, sir, they'll ask no sir, cross section idre cross section anta keltara direct age atha normal front view na cross sectional front view na anta heli like
Usually, yes, it will be there in the question just like this. Okay, ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. In case if it is not there, because anyway they have to ask which are the views that they need.
okay
Anyway they have to ask. Okay,
okay
even if
okay
they have not asked, say for example, see, you can see the sectioning plane over here, right, in this diagram.
yes sir
Correct. Now the sectioning plane is like this. Now tell me whether the sectioning plane is moving in which direction, top to bottom or from right to left.
top to bottom sir.
Top to bottom. If the sectioning plane is passing from top to bottom, that means the plane is parallel to VP. Correct.
Okay yes sir yes sir yes
Correct.
sir
So in which
yes,
plane in which view you will be able to get a sectional view?
front view only sir.
That's all.
Okay sir sure
That's all. Clear?
yes
Okay.
sir yes
That's
sir
all. That's all is the hint. Huh? That's the link. That's how we should catch up. Okay. Right. Okay. So we'll stop here for today. Any other doubt? Any other doubt? Anyone else? Yeah. All right. So we'll stop here for today. Thank you. Okay.